Hey guys, Jimmy H here with Jimmy H Fishes. So today I'm going to attempt to basically move the tanks down at the bottom here of the rack, which is 5 gallon. There's five of them. I'll probably condense them into three at the bottom. On the top here, you can see there is a 20 gallon long and also another 5 gallon. It's um, it's called water change days, but I'm gonna move stuff around. So there's strips only down there. There's blue dreams, golden backs, red cherries, green jades, and orange sunkiss. I don't have a lot of green jades left. There's only like two, and then there is maybe four sunkiss. So I'm just gonna put the sunkiss with the reds, and the jades with the blue dreams. I know I'll cross, breed them possibly, but I'm okay. I'm not gonna breed them. Just gonna have them as a hobby, and then see what they produce. They might produce brown ones. They might produce other blue ones. I have no idea. Um, and then up here there is a snowball. Sorry for the glare, guys. I gotta do a quick water change on that as well. And then this 20 gallon has a lot of guppies and whatnot. And there's only one or two placos in there. There's guppies and there's those galaxy, I guess, resporers or whatever you guys call it. I'm not sure. And there's a lot of little fries. I think I'm going to move them to the tank next door, which is my Synodontis catfish. Hopefully the guppies survives. They got plenty of room up here to swim, so should be okay. And then I'm just going to get rid of this tank in the shed. I'll put this in the shed, and then whenever I need an 20 gallon long, there is one there. If not, I'll probably sell it or donate it somewhere. But yeah, so that's the plan, guys. So move these smaller tanks up here, get rid of the 20, and then use down here as my storage, because I need storage in this office. So you can see I got plastic bins down there for all my supplies. I might still use the plastic bins down there for supplies, but at least I got a free up shelf here for any storage I might need. As you can see, I'm running out of storage on my shelf over here. I'm just stacking whatever it is. I need to clean it up. And then the tanks over there. And then, of course, my whiteboard, which my kid's been playing with it. I'm gonna erase it all. And yeah, so I am trying to consolidate, downsize per se, but still stay in the hobby, right? So when everything is said and done, I'll show you what it would look like afterwards. All right, guys. So here's some close up of those blue jades. There's only a few in there. So I want to downsize a little bit and just consolidate. And next door there is golden backs. That guy's lost his color. The yellow light on top doesn't help. I don't know why this one is particularly yellow compared to the rest. But there's some right there. Next door will be the Cherry Ranch, which the only tank that I have a lot of. Not sure why they're not breeding for me. And then here's my one. I think there's two jades in there. I used to have a bunch of them, but there's only two. So, oh yeah, there's one behind the log right there. So there's two. So I'm gonna just put this with the blues, like I mentioned, and just get rid of this tank. And then this is the orange Sunkiss in here, which I don't really see. There should be like four. I counted four last night. Probably hiding somewhere. So I'm just gonna put them in with the reds, and just get rid of this two tanks. And then up here, there is the snowballs. There's quite a bit in there, as you can see. There's some right there, some right there. So I'm gonna see if I can get this colony out a little bit bigger. And over here is just guppies, random guppies and resporers. I believe that's what they call it. And then I think one or two plecos in here. So I'm just gonna move all these guys into the tank next door. And then that way I can free up this space, move all these tanks up, like I mentioned, and go from there. So yeah, the next clip you will see what I did. Yep, talk to you in a bit. So I capture most of the guppies, at least the one I can. The one still in the tank is like very small. I'll probably get it all out later if I can when I drain more water, but the bulk of them is in here. So I'm gonna let them hang over here and then put them down there. Like I said, hopefully these catfish won't eat them, but I mean, I want to consolidate thing, and I'll add more hiding places and plants and stuff from here over there, so they have plenty of place to hide if they get attacked. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully for a success. But there they are all. Alright guys, so taking a quick break. Empty out the 20. As you can see, scattered everywhere things, but the shelf top here is open. I gotta empty that one, not empty it, but drain it down so I can move it. And then I'm gonna slowly move all these guys up after I net out a couple of the shrimps that I was mentioning to you guys earlier. And I moved those guppies in there already. Now they're swimming in there. Sorry for the ground. I'll give you a better video after everything is done, but just quickly so you guys can see. At least the plecos and the guppies are okay. I know the catfish, they come out at night, so I'm hoping they don't attack my guppies. And yeah, so pretty much everything is in there. I have a few assassin snails in here that I am gonna leave in here for now, and I'm gonna put it into the fish tanks, the shrimp fish tanks, once they're up. But there's a couple that's not moving, so I think they're dead. So I'm just leaving in here just to see which one's alive, which one is dead, and then I will put the alive one in the tanks. But yeah, guys, just a little glimpse of progress at least. So hopefully, by the time you see next video, hopefully I got everything situated. All right, my room is a mess right now. Sorry for it. Buckets, trash cans, lights, wires everywhere. So yeah, so hopefully I'll get everything situated and you guys can see the finished products. All right. All right, guys. So it's been a few hours since this is done. You can see the bottom is totally empty. I haven't really put anything there. All the airline hoses is still showing, which I don't mind. I'm gonna put stuff on the shelf anyway, probably like books and stuff like that, or boxes and whatnot. But as far as the tank itself, I do have 5. I decided to keep the 5th one. I just got rid of the 20 long and one of the 5 gallon. So the Blue Dreams are in here. I have the Blue Dreams in here. Hopefully now with a new water change and and nicer conditions, I think they might breed over me because it is summertime. So hopefully they can start breeding. Next to here, there is the Golden Backs. You can see there's a few Golden Backs in there, some adults one. There's some smaller ones in there. They're probably hiding it now, but yeah, not a lot of them, just a handful, maybe 10 or less in each tank. So you can see one right here in the wall. So those are the Golden Backs. Here's the cherries. This is the tank that I have the most of. There's a cherry, there's a couple in there. There was one orange sun-kissed that looks like a cherry, so I tossed it in here. Most likely it'll breed and it'll just become more red or whatnot, but that's fine. Like I said, I was gonna get rid of the orange sun-kissed anyway, so not a big deal to me. But there is another cherry on the glass. Next door is this snowballs, the white snowballs. Let's see if there's any. There is a couple in the front right here. Hard to see that one in the front, but you can see the one in the log right there. There's a couple on the logs. There's a few there on the side walls. There's one down there. There's one actually right in front of me right here. So yeah, so now they're dead. And then this tank, remember I decided to keep the to merge this orange sun-kissed and the jades. Well, the 2 jades are back there, and there was some orange sun-kissed that was on the paler side, like right there in the back. Couple ones on the log right here, and we try to zoom in. That one. So and then the one on the Java moss. So those 3, I just put it in here, and with the 2 jades right there. So I don't mind. I will consider this a cold tank. So when I see non-good looking ones from the other tanks, I'll just toss them over to the last tank that I have. Right, so yeah, that's how I'm gonna call it. I like to keep the species a little bit vibrant and colorful. So here's one of the golden backs in this tank. Decided to show up. I don't see any blue jades up in the front now. They're all hovering in the back. So there's some on the sponges right there, some on the back over there. Uh, yeah, then I have assassin snails on each tanks. So yeah, guys. So let me know what you think. The transformation, hopefully now because it's in a higher elevated instead of down here, I can keep an eye on them more. Yeah, basically I was neglecting them a little bit, just busy with work, busy with life, and then just they're kind of in a lower area where I can't reach, like down here. So now it's just gonna be storage down here, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, guys, you can see the yellow bags coming out to play. I'll do more videos on it. Once the water settles down. It's right by the window, so as you can see, all the tanks are not blacked out. As you can see, I didn't paint them with black paint. So I'm gonna put cardboard basically on the inside where the window is from the blinds, so therefore there will be no sunlight. And one of my LED decided to die it on me. I had to put the 30 because I downsized. I had a long 42 inch or 48 inch. It just died. I don't know why. It's Alconique. I bought it off Amazon a while back. It died, so probably it's life. So yeah, so I just use 3 for now. I mean, I have no use for these anyway, so I might as well just use them. It gets the tanks brighter, right? So on this end, this is where I have the guppies that I told you I'm gonna put in. Sorry for the glare, guys. I'll try to go get closer to the tank so there's no glare. There's the Synodontis and the guppies. There's some baby guppies. Like I say, I'm not sure if they'll survive in here, but they should be able to with a lot of hiding spots here and there. If they don't, they don't. But I mean, I didn't want to have too many tanks still, so I kind of downsized it, just merge everything in. But right now they're good. I got a lot of duckweeds from the other tank in here now as well. I got my patos on the top. They're growing like crazy. This one is actually pretty long here, so I'm basically just migrating it over to this tank as well. I got rid of a few dead strand ones, but this one's pretty long, as you can see, and fat leaves. Yeah, so I just used to hang on the back plant holders that I had a long time ago, a video on it. If you guys want to know about them, put me in the comments and I'll do another video on it. Or just go back in my history and look for it. But yeah, guys, so this is the finished product. Like I said, I'm going to do a lot more videos of it now. That is actually eye level and whatnot. Having a lot of tanks is good, but then you neglect a few of them because you can't just, maintain all of them. So I just downsize, and then that way I can maintain each and every one with them. I still have one more downstairs which I have to do a water change on, and either I redo that tank completely, or I just merge some of the fishes in there that's in there into this bigger 40 gallon right here. But the one down there is a 75, so I might keep those down there just so. But I just have to redo the whole tank, re-aquascape it and whatnot. Yeah, so plenty of hiding spaces for the guppies. The shrimps are nicely lit now. No more down here. So yeah, job's done, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I say, I'll do a lot more videos. Talk to you later.